Hi guys! In this episode of Trail of Curiosity, I am really excited to finally be checking out the new trailer for the new Walking Dead spin-off, The Walking Dead Daryl Dixon. Probably my favorite character from the main show of The Walking Dead. Maybe my favorite character in The Walking Dead universe, period. Who knows? Maybe it's a video that I will do at some point in the future, really ranking all the characters of all the spin-offs and everything. And maybe there's gonna be some new characters in this spin-off which I'm gonna really end up enjoying. There's gonna be only one way to find out. But anyway, I am really excited to be finally getting into this trailer. I've seen the teasers which were released, I believe, a couple of weeks before this trailer was dropped, in which we see Daryl finally arriving in France and just walking around a little bit. I believe I talked about them in one of my reviews for Dead City. I believe it was episode 3, but check out some of the other ones if you really want to see my thoughts about that. Hopefully I will have uploaded that video by the point at which you see this one, otherwise you're gonna have to wait until I post it. But anyway, I've really enjoyed those teasers that we've gotten of it. I love the music, I love the atmosphere, and so far, having seen Dead City, all of it, at the point of recording of this video, I feel like I'm gonna be enjoying this series more, which is also kind of how I felt about the prospect of these spin-offs anyway. This one, as crazier of a concept as it is for him to go to France, felt more like it was gonna be along the lines of what I enjoy compared to Dead City. Dead City, in general, just felt a little bit too safe, too repetitive, and too bland for me to really enjoy. Now, having seen the most recent final episode of the first season, I'm a little bit intrigued about where they will take the show with its second season, because it's been renewed for a second season, as has this show, despite the fact that it hasn't aired yet. But this is still the one that I'm more excited for because of the variants, because it's Daryl, and because it's Europe, which is where I'm from, which kind of makes it a little bit closer to home and more exciting, even though I'm not French. But yeah, I'm hoping that I'm going to be getting some of those good vibes in the trailer that we got in the teasers beforehand, and I guess we're going to talk about it more once we get through the actual shots that we will see in these teasers. So without further ado, let's get into the Walking Dead Daryl Dixon trailer in 3, 2, 1.
If I don't make it back, I want him to know I tried.
Okay, already a lot of shots that I want to check out.
My name's Daryl Dixon. I come from a place called the Commonwealth.
We know who you are, Daryl.
How did you come to be in France?
Bunch of bad decisions.
Are we actually gonna see it?
How'd you end up here?
A bunch of good decisions.
Huh.
We've been waiting for you.
Hey, it's Daryl's son.
You're the messenger to deliver.
It's basically gonna be Daryl's son.
Américain. Trouvez-le ou tuez-le.
Je cours. Cherche du rien.
I know you can get him there safely. He's ready
Ready for what?
to lead the revival of humanity.
The fuck are you talking about? Dude, this is sick! I'm so excited! It looks amazing!
Things happen. Things are changing, you know.
Maybe worth us saying that way.
Dude, I love this! What the fuck? This looks so much better than Dead City as well!
Take it. If I don't make it back, I want him to know I tried.
Dude!
I'm still trying.
Dude! Dude! There's so much much to go over. Are you fucking kidding me? I don't know where to start. Okay.
Follow me.
I guess let's just kind of start going for it. I can't wait to watch some reactions about these guys. It's so exciting. What the fuck? Yeah, we already saw some of these shots in the teasers with him walking. The music in that was so good. It's the kind of Walking Dead that I love, man. It's so good. You know what would have been a good... you know what would have been a good title for this Walking Dead spin-off? The Walking Dead Stranding. Or The Walking Dead Stranded. It would actually genuinely work. Not only would it be a cool reference to the other major work that Norman Reedus has been in recent times, but it's also genuinely what his character is going through in this spin-off. He is stranded in France. That is such a good and creative title. Please, AMC, if you're watching this video, take this idea of mine. I give you permission, please. Yeah, there's some shots which look digitally altered with CGI in the same way that Dead City does, which I'm not a big fan of, but it weirdly works better than it does for Dead City still, so I can't complain too much. That's a cool zombie. I like that. So yeah, we've already been teased with some of these shots with him being on like this little raft boat or whatever and being tied to it. We've already seen this. I'm more excited about the shots that I haven't seen yet. So, I guess... No, I was gonna say, is that a walkie-talkie that he's talking to? But no, it seems like it's like a tape recorder or whatever, and they have gotten a hold of it, and they're learning about who he is. And this is supposed to be the bad guy of the series. He does look pretty badass, and he does act pretty badass in this trailer, so I'm definitely excited for him. I love seeing the different environment that Daryl's gonna be in Europe. Like, it's so crazy and it's so cool. And dude, I'm definitely gonna be watching this trailer once again, once I just go through like the shots, because I just have to get my bearings a little bit and know what to focus on the second time. This is a cool shot. I love the atmosphere of this shot. Oh, that's so cool as well. A walker is stuck in that shit. Like, this kind of nature environment you don't really get in the Walking Dead universe, which is mainly focused on America, obviously. It's so refreshing because I feel like this feels like Europe. It's hard to describe, but this feels like Europe to me. And I love that for it. I love that. Like, I feel like you wouldn't get this kind of, like, trees and this kind of, like, ditches in the USA. I know it's such a stupid and minor thing, but it just feels so cool and so interesting and relatable to me that you have this kind of nature environment now. So it seems Daryl has gotten into trouble with some other Americans. I'm excited to see that. So it's not going to be complete. We're not going to be completely clueless about how he gets to Europe, I guess. Wait, is that a walker? Oh, that was 100% a walker! That was a running walker! That was a running walker! That was a running walker! You can see that it's a walker. That's a walker. You can see his ribs. Oh my god, I'm so excited for that! Oh my god, what? What? That's so a running walker. You can see it stop. I mean, I could be wrong. You know how it happened with the Dead City spin-off? It turned out for that to not be a walker. It was another guy, which is another reason why I'm disappointed in the first season of Dead City. We got no variants whatsoever. I thought that was the whole point of these spin-offs. at least to some extent. But no, it seems like it's mainly gonna be the Daryl one, which is a little annoying because I wanted the other characters to see them at least occasionally. Like, they didn't have to be the major focus, but to not have a single variant in that city feels wrong. Because it makes me question, why the fuck did you even introduce it? And it's like, considering how many variant walkers we got in the final few episodes of The Walking Dead, it's just weird that they're not present in New York with how many walkers there are there. So it seems like that kid is copying Daryl or trying to look up to him, which I'm not sure how I feel about that. I was already kind of spoiled about this kid while browsing the Walking Dead subreddit, so I already kind of, I guess, got my initial reaction of, oh, they're just trying to have Daryl have a son without having him fuck a woman to make a child, you know? And I don't like that for several reasons, because I already like him being a father figure to Judy. That was already cool, and I wanted to see more of that, but the show kind of pivoted away from that relationship to more of a Daryl-Lydia one. And then it dropped that one as well. It's kind of the same situation as with Negan and his new daughter, Jeannie, in Dead City. Like, what the hell happened to his actual child? You had him have a fatherly figure relationship with Judith, then you had that same thing with Lydia, and both were dropped for the final season, only for new character of Jenny to get introduced, for him to be the father figure of that one. Like, why? Why? What is the logic there? I don't care about that new character, and I don't think I'll care about this kid either, you know? It's such a lazy way to do storytelling, and I'm bothered by it. I'm really bothered by it. I really like how Daryl looks, though. He looks amazing. Okay, I want to see this shot over here in motion a little bit to see if there's any variance noticeably. It's cool that they're gonna have characters actually speak French. There's gonna be a reasonable amount of French. I'm so excited for that shit, dude.
I know you can get in there safely.
So he's supposed to be delivering him to somewhere else, I guess. And of course, Daryl has to use a crossbow, so they're gonna give him an old school one. I mean, we've already seen that in like the promo pictures or whatever, so there's that. But yeah, I'm really excited for this, dude. I am. I'm surprised they didn't drop like a trailer for Fear the Walking Dead second half. I mean, we already kind of got a little bit of that in the final episode of the first half, in like the portion where the showrunners explain what they've done with the first half of the season and everything. And it just wasn't enough footage for me to really talk about, so I just talked about it in one of my Dead City review videos. But yeah, I'm excited. This guy seems like he's gonna be a really cool villain, and I'm excited to see him in action. I think I'm gonna like him a lot. Man, Daryl's scarred as fuck. Jesus Christ. Is this gonna be a part of a flashback? Because that's not the crossbow that he uses later on, like the more old school one. This is like a newer one, so it's gotta be probably a flashback. That shot here with the graves? That is so cold. Dude, that is so cold. That looks amazing. This kind of reminds me of like the bike scene in The Walking Dead. It's so symbolic of all the characters that have died throughout the series. It's such a cool shot, dude. It kind of also reminds me of that one scene in Rick's last episode of the main show, where you see him walking around all the people who have died, like walking amongst the dead bodies of everybody. It's a really beautiful and symbolic shot in that one, and this one here is as well. It's so cool looking. It's visually amazing. I'm loving it. So of course Daryl is gonna have a fight with this guy. This seems so exciting, dude. I'm loving the look of it. Is this gonna be the beginning of the outbreak here? Why does it look like they're running? Are they running? Oh, we're gonna get a little bit of a glimpse of the outbreak. I'm so excited! That is so exciting! This is how she witnessed it?
Maybe.
I'm so excited, dude. Oh, this also looks so cool. Fighting the walkers in this kind of terrain. It's so cool! It's even cooler than I thought it was gonna be. Oh my god. I'm so excited for this spin-off. I'm genuinely considering potentially doing reactions to it. Because I usually don't like to do reactions for everything. Especially shows that I'm checking out for myself that are currently airing. I like to keep my reactions restricted to shows that have aired and finished out, you know? So I don't really like doing that for shows that are currently airing, but this show might be so interesting and so worth it that I might just do that. Or at the very least, I'm gonna record myself when I'm watching it, but I'm not necessarily gonna be doing like a proper reaction like how I do it for my current videos, you know? But I might actually record myself, so you might actually see me get excited about it, but it looks so awesome, dude.
Working until the world ended.
Take it. I don't make it back.
So I guess he's gonna end up caring for that boy if he hugs him like this.
I tried.
I want to say this. I really hope we get a fight in front of Minas Tirith over here. I know that's not the actual name for this, like, castle thing, but it just reminds me so much of that. It would be a fucking waste if we don't get a giant-ass horde of walkers try to storm this place and have a big fight there, like in Lord of the Rings. It would just be a wasted opportunity, in my opinion. Hey, we're actually gonna see the Eiffel Tower up close.
Hell, I'm still trying.
Dude, this looks so good. I'm so hyped. It looks so good, dude. There's nothing else for me to say. There's just nothing else for me to say. It looks amazing. It looks so cool. It looks interesting, it looks relatable, it actually feels like it's gonna feel like The Walking Dead, which has been one of my issues with Dead City, where it's felt a little bit, I don't know, it just felt a little bit like it has been missing that kind of like Walking Dead style. I can't really describe it, that's the only way I can put it. It's just been missing a little bit of that Walking Dead style to it. This show actually feels like a continuation of The Walking Dead in many ways. Like spiritually, visually, it just feels more like The Walking Dead than Dead City. And yeah, I don't know how to describe it. I think it's genuinely because it's following that style of the music as we've seen in that teaser with him walking around in France. That very much felt like The Walking Dead. That kind of like walking around the post-apocalypse vibe is so Walking Dead-like. And it's just, I don't know, the vibe I'm getting from this is much more in line with the main show of The Walking Dead and even Fear the Walking Dead and World Beyond than Dead City. Dead City so far seems like a more action-y kind of show compared to this, which still feels like it's going to be going for like a drama aspect to it, you know? But yeah, I definitely had a lot of fun checking out this trailer. Even I've gotten even more excited about this series than I already was, and this trailer has excited me even more than I thought it was going to, so I'm really gonna have a hard time waiting until this spin-off happens, because I'm not sure, is the Fear the Walking Dead second half of its final season gonna happen before or after this? I'm really gonna have to check the schedule on that, because I'm also really excited for the second half of Fear the Walking Dead's final season, because we now have a confirmation that my boy Troy is gonna be back, which is really exciting, because I love Daniel Sherman. He's a great actor. He's such a fun character. He plays such a fun character, so I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. But yeah, there's a lot of exciting Walking Dead going forward. And now that we're past Dead City, I think we're gonna go only up from here, you know? But yeah, I guess that's it. I am curious though, what do you guys think about this trailer? So comment your thoughts down below and let's have a discussion about this. And also, before we end this video, I just want to give a huge shout out to my currently 6 patrons on Patreon. Omar Bridgman, Deadpool, Corby Dead, Dane Harty, Peyton Jones, and Kraken King. Thank you guys for your support. I really appreciate it. It really means a lot to me. You have decided to support me. You have continued to support me for such a long time. Hope you continue to enjoy my content and continue to support me going forward. Thank you very much. Another thing that I want to talk to you guys about before we end this video is something that I already mentioned earlier on in this video. That being the fact that I am trans. And the reason why I'm telling you this is because I need your help. Due to the fact that I live in a very conservative and transphobic and homophobic Eastern European country with a family that won't really ever accept the fact that I am trans, except my mom, who is the only person who I've finally came out to, it's not really feasible or easy for me to transition here with minimal to no repercussions. That's why I would really appreciate it if you guys could give me any kind or any amount of support with this that can potentially get me out of this situation. Now, I don't want to guilt trip you into helping me out with this, so if you don't have the means or you don't want to help out, don't feel bad about it, but I just want to let you know that it would be greatly appreciated if you could help me out in any way, shape or form with this, because I genuinely feel like there's no way out right now still. Anyway, whatever your means are of helping out, thank you for doing it, and thank you for hearing me out. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please leave a like and subscribe. Also, check out the description to my Wattpad, where I post my stories, because in addition to doing all these videos on my channel, I'm also a writer. And if you don't enjoy my stories, or simply enjoy my videos, you can head over to my Patreon or to my Coffee account, where you can pledge support and help get the channel going, help support me so I can keep writing the stories you enjoy. But if you don't want to do any of that, that's completely fine. You can still help me out in other ways, like liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and especially sharing this video with somebody who you think might enjoy it. And I think it's pretty much it for this video, so hopefully I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye!